screening of a great little film in our next section. My name is John Nine. I'm one of the senior programmers here, and I am here to welcome you. You are gathered for an evening with Beverly Luff Linn for one magical night only. Contractually, we cannot be specific about the magic, or the evening, or Beverly Luff Linn, or maybe not the director either. I'm not sure. We'll get there. It's for you to discover in this fantastically inventive film that is, I think, from one of the most creative filmmakers working, and it's got this wonderful, unexpected, melancholic, emotional, dare I say, sweet quality. It's akin to a romantic comedy if it were made by someone like Jim Hosking, who directed Greasy Strangler, which is really convenient because it was made by Jim Hosking, who directed Greasy Strangler. In a script that he co-wrote with David Wike. It has a great cast, and just as is the case with Beverly Luff Linn, we know very little about Jim Hosking, other than his immaculate conception, his early years as an oyster farmer, and his pioneering work in gravitational waves, all of which turn out to be not true, but we like making stuff up about him because he is such a creative filmmaker. He was here with Greasy Strangler, which led to a lot of notoriety for him as a new director, and he is here not only with this film this year, but also with a episodic, in our episodic section, a piece called Tropical Cop. So please welcome up the writer and director, Jim Hosking.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thanks for coming along. There's a lot of films here at this festival that are commenting on the world that we live in and reflecting on what's going on. This is not one of those films. I think this is an attempt by me and everybody involved in it to sort of flutter our wings and go as far away from what's happening in the world as possible. So if you want to take that trip... So that suddenly sounds much more serious than I was intending it to. So it sounds like some kind of manifesto. All I was really meaning was that, life can be a challenge and sometimes you want to just go like that. Anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I'm just wondering whether my co-writer's here. I think he's going to join me, but he's not here. Oh, there he is. Bloody hell. Go on. This is David Wike, who wrote the film with me. Yeah. Yes, if anyone's got any questions or insights for me in new life directions. Was that the inspiration? How did this? And that was the end of it. Oh, good. Well, yeah, we actually started writing this just before I made the Greasy Strangler, so it wasn't like a reaction to that, but definitely that was like a pretty extreme version of like what I'm interested in doing, I guess. And with this one, I think we kind of felt like we wanted to make a film with a real sort of eclectic ensemble kind of cast, and we both like a lot of those old films from the 70s, man, like everyone else. But yeah, make something that's kind of romantic, but like with a really unexpected sort of mixture of tone and absurdity, romance and stuff. But it kind of started when Dave sent me a scene that had the three guys from the coffee shop in it. It's a scene that's not in the finished film, really, although there are elements from it. And he just sent that to me and said, hey, if this like fires anything in your imagination, then write something and send it back to me. And I think I wrote the scene, a couple of scenes following or something, that were made the laundromat with Colin and Ajay and whatever. And it was just very free-flowing, that kind of thing, I mean, is there anything you want to add? I mean, he's much more rigorous with it all than I am. I'll just write a load of nonsense that's actually not true. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. And the rest is sort of a blur when people ask a lot of times, how did you come up with this, or when did that happen? And really, we just kind of we did some of these wood shedding sessions where we meet up and just work for 2 weeks, and I have no idea how some of this stuff came up.
Okay, then we'll move on.
3 days of
critical photography, and what challenges did you have during production to overcome?
22 days shooting and challenges. God, I mean, quite, you know, like for me, the big challenge I think within it was just, well, first of all, I'm kind of coming from often using some pretty unorthodox characters and then blending them in with some more established talent who kind of, you know, like to know where they're heading rather than being sort of micromanaged and harassed. So it's putting that sort of thing together. And then again, between a kind of absurdity and madness of it, and then also like real heart and some emotion, and that's kind of what I was sort of playing with really. But it was, you know, it's kind of hard to shoot a film like that in a short amount of time, and also be very deliberate about how you're filming everything. But it was also really good fun. So I just try and give them quite a lot of freedom to express themselves. And
does that mean that you had a lot of improv on set? You let the actors kind of do their thing, or did you kind of guide them with a more firmer hand?
Well, there are some of the actors don't want to improvise really at all, and there's a couple who probably do a bit more. There is some improvising in it. For sure, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I mean, actually, Matt Berry, who played Rock in it, he said to me here probably about 4 days ago. He's gone now, but he said if I'd known that everyone was going on calling me a chipmunk the whole time, I wouldn't have taken the flight over here. So that was some improv stuff that wasn't in the script. Where suddenly it was like, yeah, talk about him, say that he's a chipmunk with his fat body shoved into those tiny pants, and you know, there is some improv, yes.
About like some of those scenes and what it felt like after, you know, you stopped the scene. Were they on and off the actors, or was the tone of the movie kind of the same on set the entire time?
I think it's kind of quite serious when we're doing it. Sorry, Dave, you're not really saying.
No, I'm listening. I was there too, but I'm listening.
I mean, it's quite, you know, I'm probably quite serious when I'm doing it, and even if it's really silly stuff, and you know, I mean, I can remember Jemaine saying, I think there were a couple of people who were talking about having fun or something, maybe just talking about life, and like, oh, we have a lot of fun in life, you know. And Jemaine turned to me and said, you like to have quite a lot of fun when you're working, don't you, Jim? In a way that sort of unsettled me, and I thought, oh God, maybe I'm really serious the whole time and don't have any fun at all. But you know, like Aubrey's gets very in character, and if she's playing sort of emotional scenes, she's very serious between the scenes, you know, and you sort of think like, oh God, what have I done? She seems really pissed off. But there were times that we'd laugh. I remember having a good laugh when I told the guy in the bake shop to say cinnamon bullshit. I think that was the biggest laugh that Aubrey and I had when we were filming. It was much welcome.
At what point in the creative process did all of the character idiosyncrasies come into play? I guess the grunting being a big one, the yelping that was coming from her cousin. I don't know what the others were, but
well, all the sort of stuff was in the script very specifically. There were a couple of lines actually that Beverly had where when they're in the restaurant, you guys are going to really enjoy this answer. You really shouldn't be leaving. And that's all four of you and the fifth. And if anyone else is coming down, you're absolutely idiotic. So there were a couple of lines that Beverly had that we then gave to Rodney that were like when Rodney says you're going to put an earring back in that hole, that was going to be Beverly's first line in the film, but I think we then decided to sort of withhold any dialogue until it came to the event. And then the yelping was he just made one noise like that, where he went, ah! Like that in one scene, and then I just decided to just get him to record some more and just pepper them into the film, you know? What do you think?
Yeah. That was Ajay when he came into the shop. I think Ajay was playing that a little bit quiet, and Jim said you gotta.
Oh no, it wasn't that bit. Well, I'm talking about when he's in when they do the robbery. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because he does the yelp in the shop too.
Yeah, but that's a different. That's lower. That's more.
That's more. It was lower.
Yeah.
Started writing it, did you know what Beverly Luff Linn's show was going to be, or did you finally write yourself to a point where you were like, okay, what are we building to? And if so, like, did you workshop different ideas of like whether this was even going to be singing, or did you consider other notions, or what did that process look like?
Yeah, we sort of knew that he was going to be performing this kind of, obviously this, what was meant to be a magical event, and I think that at some point, I think we thought maybe he'll be a motivational speaker and it was going to be that kind of thing, so something kind of educational and depressing and boring, but you know, I know that we both wanted it to be like an unexpected and, you know, maybe slightly disappointing kind of event. And I remembered this old folk song and I played it to Dave, and I was thinking he'd go, oh, that's fucking shit, we can't do that. You know? But he seemed he got into it. Yeah, and then there was quite a lot of talk about dressing him sort of head to foot in leather and, you know, I mean, obviously, if that's workshopping, then we did do quite a lot of work.
And also, Beverly didn't come in like Beverly Luff Linn. It was sort of this strange process where we arrived to a place and sort of thought, well, what if someone comes to town? And I think then we found Beverly. But when we started writing it for the first big chunk, there wasn't much of a, Beverly hadn't been in the script. So we found him through this journey, and then it was really fun. And getting Rodney in there too.
I think for our last question,
I just wanted to know what happened to the cash box.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. I mean, actually, that's when I first cut the film, it was like 2.5 hours long, and now it's nearly an hour shorter than that. And we did shoot a whole load of stuff that's not in the film, and there is a 10-minute scene that's gone where Ajay and Edwin, who's the guy who punches Shane, they sort of turn up at the house and there's a big altercation with the cash box, and you see what's inside the cash box, and none of that's obviously in the film. I think it just at some stage I just felt like, I just want it to be about Colin and Lulu really after this event, and I want it to be their story. I just want to get to it, and I kind of got rid of a lot of stuff, and I asked everyone, do you miss that stuff? And they all said, no.
thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you.